Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Dumbbell Nan Moteru episode 11. I think there's 13 episodes for this, so still 2 more episodes to go. But we're getting close to the end of the season. Hopefully it gets picked up for a second. I know there's plenty of material left for this. The manga is still ongoing, if I remember correctly. So I would like to see this return for a second season. I know it hasn't made it to any of the top 10s or anything like that. But for me, it's been one of the best shows from this season. But anyway, last episode was Christmas time. And the gym was having a Christmas party for all of its members. The girls were just talking about how Christmas is just filled with couples and none of them have boyfriends, so it's kind of lonely for them. So they figured this would be a good time to go to this party and try to get a boyfriend. They were thinking that every guy that was going to be there was going to be, looking like Machio. Most of them, except for Akemi. I think that's her name. Right, Akemi? Let's see. Bringing this up so I can get the names. Where are you? Here we go. Yeah, Akemi. Akemi is the only one who would be interested in a boyfriend like that. The rest of them, not so much. Apparently, I forget what the reason was. I think there was like something going on, but they dressed up in costumes. One was Santa, one was a reindeer, I think one was an elf. The teacher was a character from, I think, Dead or Alive. And Gina is all like, "Isn't this gonna blow your cover?" And she's like, "No, it's okay. I'm wearing a wig and everything, so I'm good." So yeah, they start mingling around and talking with people, and then there's a raffle to win 2 tickets to basically Disney World. They called it something else, but it was Disney World. I don't know what the other prizes were, but Machio was revealing the winners by flexing, and he had the numbers written on like his muscles. So like both of his arms, both of his legs, both pecs, his back. He had numbers everywhere. So every time he would reveal a number, he just flex his arm for that prize. The teacher, man, what was her name? You think I would remember best girl's name? Satomi. She actually won the tickets to Disney World. However, due to her obligation to get some cosplay ready for the next winter Comiket, she couldn't go. So Akemi took the tickets. Like, she asked if she could have the tickets. And even said out loud that she was going to take Machio with her, which got everybody curious. So even though she had obligations, the teacher, Satomi, was that it? Why do I keep forgetting? Yeah, Satomi, Hibiki, Akemi, all of them basically bought tickets to Disneyland, and went there to spy on them and watch what they were going to do. And they basically had a normal date. And then towards the end, Machio and Akemi go into this tent, and they're wondering what's going on in there. They're thinking lewd things. But really, they're changing. Apparently, at the park on this day, they allow people to dress up as characters, and Machio was dressing up as it was Hercules. I know they didn't say it was Hercules, but it was Hercules. I don't know who Akemi was. I can't remember what her costume looked like. But she was super excited to see Machio in this costume. And they were talking to Hitomi because she ended up going inside the tent. And they're wondering what she's doing there. And she's like, oh, yeah, we just came to the park with some people. And asked what they were doing. And that's when Akemi explained everything. And Machio said that he got into cosplay because of that convention they went to in episode 4 or 5. I can't remember what episode it was. I think it was 4. But he got into cosplay in that episode, and he's been more interested in doing it. So when she invited him to go to the park, knowing that there was this event going on, he agreed. And she was excited because she could see his pecs. And Hibiki's like, okay, that's cool and all, but you could do that at the gym. Did you really have to come here? And then she got in like a really serious tone and a very serious look on her face and started explaining why it was such a big deal to see him in this costume with his, all muscled out and everything, and how it gets stale at the gym and stuff like that. The teacher ended up getting separated. Satomi ended up getting separated from them. And she was dressed as a high school girl because there was some kind of discount going on at the park for those that were wearing their high school uniforms. And so she was dressed as a high school girl. Excited because she's still cosplaying. So she was like, it's cool, as long as nobody I know sees me. And of course, every time she says that, somebody she knows sees her. One of the other teachers, I can't remember her name, the less frightening one, was at the park too, dressed as a high school girl, and they ran into each other. And they both just agreed to pretend that they never saw each other. So yeah. I'm looking forward to this episode. I don't know what's going to happen because every episode is different. They never kind of give you an idea of what's going to happen. But, yeah, let's get into this. Alright, so the video is going to be located over here. And the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.